Have you ever wondered how the computer knows which Tetris blocks to shoot down at you next? Well, this system of AI is called an algorithm. An algorithm is a finite sequence of well-defined computer implementable instructions. What does that mean? Well, in human talk, it means that someone is given the computer a set of rules to follow to complete a calculation or a process. In this case, which block comes next? Shout out to Anton for this video suggestion. Now, we've seen Tetris on just about every computer platform since the game came out in the 80s. On everything from an NES, to the original Game Boy, to the DS, all the way until the app stores of both Android and Apple products today. Right now, we're going to show you how it's been recreated over the years. In Tetris, there have been 5 different algorithms used in all the different variants of the game, and we can think of these as our levels of difficulty, if you will. The first one is referred to as Tetris. This is our easy mode. This algorithm follows the principle that the player should be able to learn, understand, and be able to play with a minute amount of challenge presented. Tetris algorithm scans the board for the most convenient blocks to give the player at any given moment based on what would fit best. And if there are no perfect blocks, then it will give you one of the 3 most convenient, the O, the I, or the L. This was designed to help the player clear rows as quickly as possible. The next algorithm we have up is called Grab Bag, and this is the first and original Tetris algorithm made. This is our normal mode of play. So imagine, if you will, a bag, and in this bag are all the 7 different Tetris shapes. The L, the I, the T, the O, or the square, the Z, the S, and the J. The pieces are then taken out of the bag at random, one after the next, without ever replacing the blocks until the bag is completely empty. This is a fair version of random. And it still gives the player a chance to have an idea of what comes next. For example, the blocks fell in the order of I, O, Z, and then L. You would know that only the S, the J, and the T are left. This is like counting cards in blackjack, if you will. Third on our list is probably the simplest one, but also the most chaotic. This is called True Random and is our hard mode. There is no order. There is only a 1 in 7 chance to get any block, and it doesn't matter which one will come next. This can result in either a super easy game where you only get I's constantly, or it could mean that you have a rather unlucky series of blocks and be stuck trying to place an S where an O would have been fit perfectly. Coming in at number 4 is Skewed Random. This version of the algorithm slightly tweaks the code to give the Z and S shapes a 28.6% chance of showing up, instead of the normal 14.3 in True Random. And what does this actually mean? Well, it means that more than half of the time, 57.2% to be exact, you are going to draw either an S or a Z shape. And these are the hardest shaped blocks to work with in all of the different games. And as the speed of the block production increases, you'll find yourself in your own rapidly impending doom. Finally, the hardest variant of the game is Bust Head algorithm. This was designed to make you fail, as is the complete opposite of the Tetris code. Bust Head will scan the board and intentionally give you whatever pieces does not fit to complete a line prior to giving you something that might, if placed completely perfectly. But more often than not, you're going to wind up with the finality of an O and a Z or S combo to permanently block off a row from completion. Now, I hope this can give you some kind of idea why the L block came down after the O block, but otherwise, Let me know your opinions and what you think. And if you liked the video, please like it and subscribe for more content in the future. But for now, I'm Waylon, and this is Set the PCs.